Hey Stamp friends, welcome to the Joy Stamping with Rachel. I'm Rachel Coon and today is Fun Fold Friday. We're going to be making it really simple designer series paper fun fold using the Festive and Fun stamp set from Stampin' Up. Go and hold my flip and we'll get started. Alright, we're going to do some shimmying things over to view. Welcome, welcome. If you're new to my YouTube channel or to my Facebook page, welcome. I'm glad you're here, that you found me. Today I'm doing a Facebook Live, which I never get to do anymore, so I love that I can jump on and do a quick video with you guys. This one is really simple. Let me show you the products I'm using. Let me remind you how you can get this card by just commenting below, either on my Facebook Live or the after watch, rewatch, or on my YouTube before midnight tonight, this Fun Fold Friday. If you do want to shop for my online store, you don't have a demonstrator yet, use the Hostess Code for November and I'll send you some extra happy mail. Alright, today we are using the Festive and Fun stamp set. However, I've done all the stamping because I want to just mostly focus on the fun fold for this one. But I'm loving this one because of all of our cute little creatures here that are really fun and easy to color with their stamping blends. I'll have another area where you can look to see all the ideas of what colors I suggest using, but it totally is up to you because they are blank or white lined, so you can color in any way you want. All right, let me show you the card. It is a DSP card, so this right here is our designer series paper, and it's been folded in a way that allows us to have multiple turns and flips until we get to the inside to see our cute little draft with the saying, "May your season be the one that's festive and fun." I am using the deckled circle dies and the deckled rectangle dies, and I'll give you a couple tips when using those. Let's go ahead and get our products in and I can walk you through how to make this one. First, you're going to start with your designer series paper. I'm using the Merry, Bold, and Bright, which is a 12 by 12, and that is a must for this card. So what we did was I scored the whole sheet of 12 by 12 at the same time, and then I cut it down to that 5 1/4 size. I'll have all these measurements over my block. I'm just going to tell them as a reference here so you can kind of see what's going on. I have scored it, so already we have it scored at the 2, 4, 6, 8. So it's really easy to remember, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then this makes it into a 4 by 5 1/4 size for the inside of our card. Let's go ahead and do some accordion folding for this. So I know this one is going to be the inside, so I'm going to want that flat. So I'm going to go all the way to that very far score line, fold it over, grab my bone folder, and crease it. Then we're going to kind of go back to that next score line, fold it back, use your bone folder to get a nice crisp crease, and we're going back. I know, you probably could have guessed that at this point, huh? And our last one coming in is the very front. Now, if you wanted to, you could not do the next step. The next step will be where we're going to glue this together. If you want this to be more of an accordion fold and have it open up this way, you totally could. You can leave it just like that. However, I'm doing it more of a flip fold, so I want it to be able to flip from one side to the next. So we're going to flip this over and put some liquid glue inside. We're going to want liquid glue on this first left panel, which we would then close it up like that. And then we'll do another one on this one here and close that up as well. Okay, then we can set something heavy on this and let it dry while we talk about our other parts we're going to be working on. Let me set that aside. Okay, so for these ones, like I said, I did a lot of the die cutting and the stamping and the coloring of our cute little creatures here. That's our rhinoceros, we have our giraffe, and I should have, let's see, unless I'm missing it. Oh no, where's my other moose? Oh, let's see if I can find him. He's ran away. If not, we might have to make another one. Give me just a second as I do a quick look. our moose has ran away and I don't know where he is right now. So we're just going to leave him out for now and I'll add him to him after I make him or create another one because I don't want to waste your time just waiting for me to look for it. So let's continue on. What I will do, however, is I'm going to go ahead and grab these two. These have been die cut out first. So I die cut my deckled rectangle in the pool party. Then I did it on my basic white. And then I did my stamping and coloring. Okay. And you're going to notice some different phrasing when I talk about the next one. So just using some liquid glue. And we're going to put that on mostly centered. See, I'm off, so I'm just going to use my finger to shimmy it over so it looks like it's a little bit more centered there. Okay. Set that aside. This will be our Granny Apple Green will be our base for this card. We'll attach our designer series paper to that in just a second. Then we have these two deckled rectangles. Circles that we've made with our Shaded Spruce and our Poppy Parade, which are the colors that coordinate with the designer series paper. So I know it's gonna match. I don't have to guess and be like, this is close to that color. No, I know that's exactly is the color in that one. And I went ahead and I used my rhinoceros to go with my Shaded Spruce, but you can switch it up if you wanted and have it different, whatever you think. However, I do want to show you something. The rhinoceros is a little bit bigger than the size of my shape here. You notice that? And this is not a photopolymer. This is a rubber cling stamp. So what happened, it worked better for me to stamp this image first on a piece of basic white. And then I took my die cut and seeing where the image I knew where it was. And then I was able to go over it and be like, okay, this is the only part of this rhinoceros that I want. And I was able to die cut that out by kind of spotlighting it. I kept a couple of the birds and stuff, but mostly I wanted that rhinoceros. Same with my moose. My mystery moose has gone away. I went ahead and I die stamped him first, and then I die cut. This guy, I die cut first, and then I stamped because I knew I had the space. With these kind of stamps, that they're the rubber base, you can't see through them. And so I didn't want to stamp on my circle and not know if I went center or having enough of him on there. I mean, I can kind of see what I'm doing because I have the image there, but it's still not perfect. So to make it perfectly the way I wanted, I went ahead and I stamped first, then die cut. Okay, have I said that enough? Let's go ahead and put some liquid glue on the back of this guy. Flip them over, put them on our Shade Spruce about even. Okay, we're pretending our moose is there. He's gonna show up here any minute, and or after I'm done, and I'll be like, oh, found him! So happy, but so annoyed that he wasn't here at the party when we wanted him here. That's okay. Oh, so we're gonna go ahead and grab this back in, and we're gonna start doing our assembling. Now that we have these pieces mostly together. We're going to put some liquid glue on the back of our DSP, which is super cute, either side, right? The stripes for that pink and reds or the lights, both are way cute. We're going to close this up and we're going to try to get it centered on our Granny Apple Green. Just like so. And we're just eyeballing it. If you want to be more precise, you can measure and make it nice. But I am not a perfectionist. I know. I like things to be not perfect. You know I made this. Liquid glue on the back of our pool party. And that cute little giraffe there. I did use Memento ink and stamping blends, so that's how I've stamped my images here. Then I would close this up and I would add my rhinoceros and my moose. I'm going to go ahead and add both just for kicks for today, even though we're missing one. What I'm going to do though, is I'm going to go over here. I'm saying I want my rhinoceros right about here. I'm going to flip him over and I'm going to make sure I put my dimensionals only on the opposite side that it's going to be, because we're going to flip it, so it's going to be over here. And we don't want to stick anything on this side because then it'll close our card. So I'll flip it back and I'm going to put it right about here. Okay, rhinoceros. Then we'll go to our next fold, do the same thing. This one doesn't matter because the moose is missing, but we'll put dimensionals on just one side. And I'm going to put it a little bit lower. You can either have this one, I had them overlapping just a little bit. But if you want it further down, you can have it further down. You kind of look at it and eyeball it. You have this one going further in, so you can only see a little bit of it. I think that's how we're going to do that one. We're going to stick it down further, so you can only see a little bit of our mousse peeking through when he shows up. All right, and that's it. Then you can just embellish your little heart out. The one thing I would add would be some rhinestones, or even you could slip a piece of ribbon to tie right along here and have it go flat. I wanted mine to be not as bulky because it already is a pretty thick card, and I want to be able to send this one in the mail, so I left it naked without embellishments and without ribbons. So I apologize for that, but it is super, super cute even without it. All right, and that's it. It's really fun. Just flips open like so to show off our inside of the card. This is a great way to use up your 12 by 12 designer series paper. If you're like me, you have a plethora of that just lying around doing nothing but hanging out in your craft room or craft space. So this is what my suggestion is to get it out, make some fun folds, and send these out for your Christmas cards this year. I hope you guys have learned something fun. Be sure to shop my online store using that hostess code in November, and have a great weekend. Happy Stampin' everyone. Goodbye.